Hi guys, welcome back to Caramia's Corner. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am back with my favorite things recap for 2022. I think for the last 2 or 3 years I've been doing this end of the year look back at all the fun activities we've been doing throughout the years, whether it was a collaboration, some Happy Mail unboxing, giveaways, and crafty challenges. And today we'll be just doing that. Now, again, this is a quick summary. I probably won't be able to include all the videos or snippets from all the collaborations that I hosted or may have joined. And so if for any reason I missed putting it on this video, know that you can always watch it in my channel playlist, and know that I'd like to thank you so much for making me part of your crafty year. It's been really fun-filled and super fun. One of the first crafty collaborations I joined was #Prompt Journal, hosted by Rosie's Creative Wings and Wanda from A Day in the World. She had sent us these altered business cards as inspiration for our journal covers and partnered up. She was my partner, and here is the cover I ended up making for her. Now we're looking at what Rosie made me. It was this beautiful bunny cover, and I have used this as a journal for some of my sewing projects. The next one was Ma'am Collage with Us, hosted by the Foxy Butterflies, Melodi Made, Annie Creates, and by Mimi with Love. I love journaling, and if you guys have been following my channel, you guys know that this is one of my favorite things to do. So I had so much fun joining this collaboration, and we had some wonderful prompts that were provided to us by Melodi. This is one of the first ones that I did for 2022, and I think this is the last one that I did for this collaboration. It was so much fun, and on the right side there are the prompts that she provided. And then we had a fun Valentine's Piece of My Heart collaboration hosted by Kelly Santi Designs. She gave us these mini pizza boxes, and I decorated it with fabric. We have some beautiful floral trim. I have some felt hearts on top. Did some stitching and had fun decorating the sides of the box as well. I think I may have added more of the hearts there and some ribbons. Inside we have a retro look with a vintage looking Valentine's card, and I made a pizza shaped notepad. I also got the chance to do a little design themed project. This was hosted by Mimi with Love, and the kit was made by Melodi Made and Jenny Wren, and it's called the Perfection Jendi Kit. I ended up making a little cat journal here, so I'm doing a sped up video just showing you a few of the details of the journal. If you would like to see any of the projects that I'll be featuring in today's recap, I'll have them all in my channel playlist. So you'll see this in Crafty Collaborations playlist. So I had so much fun using that kit, and it's so much fun also to show our support for other creators. So this is what that looked like. And then there was another challenge. A lot of friends were also celebrating their birthdays, and one of them was Wanda from A Day in My World, and it was a birthday challenge. So I sent in this 8.5 by 11 collage. She wanted it to be flat and not two-dimensional. No, I know she loves giraffes, so I did that. And she has 2 adorable daughters, so this is what I came up with. And then the next thing was I hosted my birthday challenge giveaway, and this was so much fun. The challenge was mini, and this is a mini journal that BB from BB's Closet Creations sent to me. These are miniature ephemera and embellishments sent to me by Karina Crafts. I'm only showing a few here, but if you want to see the complete playlist, please check out my giveaway playlist to see all the wonderful entries. It was so amazing to unbox these and see, oh my gosh, the wide and so much creative talent here on YouTube. And here's the mini pocket letter she sent me. Isn't that adorable? I mean, this was just amazing, and I'll show you in just a sec what the flip side of that mini pocket letter looked like. Again, a big thank you to everyone that joined my birthday challenge giveaway. I'm hoping to host another one in 2023, so stay tuned for that. And I'm so excited to see what the new year will bring to us. Here is another clip of another wonderful entry, and again, please check out the playlist to see. This is by Mimi with Love. She had made me a mini pocket letter and a mini journal. It was just amazing. So again, thank you guys. This was just a wonderful feeling to feel loved and cared for by many of you subbies and also my dear Crafty friends. So I really appreciate it for you guys making my birthday really special for 2022. So let's look at the next exciting activity we did for 2022, and that was another collaboration Disney Hop Challenge, and it was hosted by Kelly Santi Designs. This time I created a mini album, and this was kind of a 2-in-1. It ended up being my entry for Elsa the Bargain Hunters giveaway for her niece's or grandniece's first birthday. And so I'm just flipping through showing the scrapbook that I had made for her niece. And I know she really enjoyed it, and I'm sure the parents of her grandniece will have fun journaling and kind of documenting all the wonderful moments they had at her celebration. I thought that was so sweet of Elsa to host for her grandniece. And that's the bag I put it in. We also got to unbox loads of Michael grab bags, and I was so lucky to find these boxes and be able to share them with you. I did host a few hidden giveaways for my Michael grab bags, and so that was super fun. In addition, we also got to unbox some mystery vintage boxes that I purchased from Etsy. This is from Whimsy Barn Vintage, one of my favorite stores, and it is always a delight to unbox and see how Sandy, the owner, curates all these boxes. So the last one that I unboxed was in December, and here is a look at what I ended up getting. If you want to see a full playlist of all these wonderful mystery boxes, make sure to check out my Etsy haul playlist. And we also got to do some thrift along with me at Savers, where I did a little walkthrough and showed you what was new on their shelves. Here is a little snippet of what we did end up seeing in the stores. I had so much fun thrifting. As you guys know, it's one of my favorite things to do. It's always a fun treasure hunt to find different items that are so unique and not common. So that is why I love thrifting. Here are just a few clips of what we ended up seeing in 2022. And from the thrifting at Savers, we had so much fun also finding these jewelry jars. And here's one of them, one of my favorite jars, and I think this was under $15, but it was filled. It was a crafter's lot, which means that it didn't really have a lot of wearable jewelry, but it did have a lot of strings of beads that are going to be fun to craft with. So I'm still excited to share that with you in 2023. More and more projects to come. Here is an overview of what I ended up getting from that amazing jar. Just look at all the beautiful beads that I ended up getting from here. I think I did send some of these out to some of my crafty friends. And then I joined a few more challenges. This was during Easter for a Craft and Cake with Billy. I made her a shabby chic ornament on the left, and on the right side is an embellishment box with Easter goodies inside. So here I'm just kind of pointing out some of the embellishments that I have put on it. There's a bunny, and then there's some cake which kind of fits in with the name of her channel, which is Craft and Cake with Billy. And then here is a little look at what was inside that embellishment box. Raina from Lilo Crafts was celebrating, I believe, her anniversary, and I had made her a memory decks booklet. And so it has a little journal attached to it, so I'm just showing here what the contents look like. This was so much fun to make, super easy. So if you like to learn how to make it, I'll have it in my project share and tutorials or DIY playlist. And then we have a shaker card memory decks item. In addition, she had also requested that we make 3 embellishments. And using a master board, I created these round embellishments, and I think they are so much fun to add to your scrapbook. You can use them as pockets or as cute embellishments. This one had a paper pocket with a mini journal card inside. So it's ready to go. You can write, put a mini photo on top of that if you would like. And then for Karina's crafts, I wanted to send her a little rack mail, made her a memory decks card along with some goodies. She has a cute little chihuahua, so I have that little embroidered chihuahua on the front there. And this is for Southern Sandy Crafts, I think is the name of her channel. She was celebrating her 500 subby giveaway, and she was requesting ATC or MDC. And this is the memory decks card I made her. It has a little pocket. And Rosie's Creative Wings was also hosting a challenge and wanted altered index card. This is for her birthday challenge. And I did a Julie Nutting inspired altered index card for her birthday challenge, and it was so much fun. So I sent along some extra goodies to her. And then Crystal from Vividly on Paper was having her annual paper bag challenge, and you had to alter a paper bag. I had just gotten back from Hawaii, and it was very much obvious that the island feeling was still with me, and I made her a Hawaiian themed altered bag. Here are some of a little look at what that bag looked like and what it came with. So on the flip side, it had a pocket with some postcards, some Daiso mint green trim, and I think I also included, yes, some of these goodies in there, some stickers and other cuties that I thought she would really enjoy. And then let's see, here was a little bag, and I think that had some treats in it, so that was super fun to join as well. And then we have MJ Reyes's giveaway, and she was asking for memory decks cards, so I think I made her 2, and that again was so much fun to join. A lot of wonderful creators and of her subbies had made such beautiful entries and memory decks cards. So this one was what I ended up making for her. There were a couple, so this was one of them that had a pocket. And then I noticed that it was too wide, so I made another one. So this is the second memory decks card that I made for her challenge. And it had some stickers in there, little paper piecing and kind of paper cluster with lace. And then we have some goodies on the flip side. 2022 also gave me a chance to meet some other new Crafty YouTube creators. One of them was Sundown Craft Ventures, and she was hosting her Road to 1K giveaway, so she was requesting a Halloween themed memory decks card, and this is the one I made her. It was a shaker card style. And again, guys, I know I won't be able to share all the channels and giveaway challenges that I did join. If you want to see that, it's going to be in my Crafty VRs and Project Share playlist. So this was super fun to work with. And the last one that I joined, I believe, was Soleil Crafts embellishment giveaway challenge, and that was so much fun. 2022 also was filled with surprise rack mail, and I was super blessed. This is one that was sent to me beginning of the year from my dear snail mail friend, a longtime pen pal. Her name's Sandra, and she has an Instagram and an Etsy shop, so if you'd like to check it out, make sure you do. And she makes the most beautiful mini albums, and you can definitely also check my Happy Mail playlist for all the wonderful mail she sent me in the past. And all you have to do is see that it's under Sandra. The next one here was sent to us by Cornflower Crafts. Me and Emmy, oh my gosh, we were surprised, like literally overjoyed. I mean, Corn has a way of, again, making your heart full with her handmade creations. She is the queen of making the gnomes, and here is just a snippet of some of the goodies she had gifted me. In this special box, she had made this gorgeous handmade gnome who we ended up naming Hyacinth. Isn't she gorgeous? I love the colors. She picked the turquoise blue, which is my favorite color, and she has become part of our little mini gnome family here at home. Emmy and I were so thrilled to have her. If you guys are not familiar with Corn's channel, make sure you check it out. She is such a joy and delight to watch, and occasionally her husband Handsome will join her, and they have the most fun giveaway drawings and the most haul share that they do for Dollar Tree. Here is Hyacinth joined by Barbara, which is a gnome that Emmy and I ended up making together. So this was such a blast. And Corn also started doing a gingerbread series towards the end of the year, so we had fun watching that as well. So I hope you guys check out all the wonderful creators that I'll be featuring here on this recap. There are so many of them, so much talent here on YouTube. Again, Corn, thank you so much for this adorable gnome. She is part of our family and is a wonderful addition here at home. So again, check out Corn Flower Crafts channel. Another happy mail that I was blessed with was from a dear Crafty friend, Dolly. And you may have known her as Crafty Mermaid Mom before previously, and she changed her channel to the Paper Plumeria. She is such a talented journal maker, and she has some wonderful ideas. I know life has been really hectic for her, so she hasn't posted a lot of videos, but here is one that she had sent me some surprise rack mail in addition to some goodies that she had sent for my birthday challenge giveaway. And I cannot thank you enough, Dolly, for always inspiring us, also with your generosity. She knows I love Winnie the Pooh. She included a Winnie the Pooh book in this one. And then Dale from Not Too Shabby Chic started Friendship Friday. Oh my gosh, and I was blessed with one of the Friendship Friday boxes that she was sending out randomly to any of her crafty friends, and this is just an overview of what this box had. I was just blown away. Dale, thank you so much for sharing all these wonderful thrifted treasures. And Dale also started the Thrifted Treasures hashtag, and so if you want to see those videos, just click on that hashtag and check out Dale's channel as well. She is a talented journal maker and crafter here on YouTube. I was so touched by Dale's gesture, and I wanted to make her a junk journal. She had mentioned that she likes Dale Evan Rogers, and I made her this custom journal in that theme, and I was so happy to see her unbox it. If you guys are new to Dale's channel, let me tell you, she is just so much fun to watch. She has amazing ideas and is, again, I can't say it enough, an amazing journal maker who has inspired me through the years, watching her make them, share them. And I hope you guys can go over and check out her channel as well and show her some love. She is getting close to hitting her milestone, so let's head on over to Dale's channel. It's Not Too Shabby Chic. She also has an Etsy shop, and I'll try and list it up here for the name if you would like to check it out as well. So here is just a quick flip through of what the journal that I made for her looked like. Again, this will be available in my junk journal playlist if you want to see it, or in my project shares. This was so much fun to make, and I just love sending rack mail myself. It brings me so much joy to see you guys happy unboxing it and enjoying a simple gift that I've made and handmade. It's just really truly a joy. And 2022 was definitely filled with a lot of joy, also a mixture of emotions. But I had so much fun, and one of my favorite projects had to be this journal that I made for Dale. But it was such a delight. So In addition to making the journal, I believe, included a cute little angel tray, and it's coming up on this clip here. And here it is. It was one that I received from Whimsy Barn Vintage. One of my favorite trays, but I decided to give it to her. I thought she would really appreciate it. So there you have it. Let's look at the next happy mail I received for 2022. And then Melissa by Mimi with Love had sent me the surprise mail for the Secret Garden fairy journal. I love it. Thank you, Melissa. And then I got more mail from one of my closest friends, personal friends, Joanne, whose channel is Nikita24781. She had surprised me with some items that I could use. And then this one is again from Sandra, surprise mail. So thank you so much, Sandra. And I was just really, really surprised and overwhelmed by all these wonderful gifts. This is one that was sent to me by Gina Loves to Craft, and you guys know her. She has wonderful hauls and also amazing project shares of how she uses some of the die cut sets and stamps that she has. And it was time for a challenge, and this one is called Dollar Tree Junk Journal Swap Challenge 2022. My dear crafty friend BB and I collaborated, and I was co-hosting. Here are the names of the channels that made this challenge so much fun. We had to find 5 non-crafty items in Dollar Tree and then incorporate that in the journals that we would end up making. So here is a quick look at what I ended up making for my partner, Just Journaling with Possum Patty. And again, for the flip through, just check out my crafty collaborations and project shares, and you'll see it in that playlist. This was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I really loved this challenge, and I can't wait to hopefully do it again in 2023. In just a sec here, I'm going to be showing you the gorgeous journal that Patty had made for me. It is just amazing, and this is just a little clip showing you what this journal looks like. Oh my gosh, can you look at that cover? It is out of this world. The colors, the vibrancy, and she made sure to include all of my favorite things, flowers and nature. So this was such a fun collaboration. Thank you so much for hosting, BB, and including me. Then we have our Swap and Sew collaboration hosted by Creating with Jovi and Carol's Recrafted Boutique. I'm showing off a stitchery piece here, and this is something that holds all my little needles. It's a needle book. And then I did a little swap and sew with BB, and oh my gosh, this was so much fun as well. And I'll show you what I ended up doing with some of the fabrics that BB gave me. I created these beautiful vintage tags, and I had sent it off as little rack mail to Craft and Cake with Billy, and she loved it, so I was super happy about that. And then over here we have our next collaboration, which was hosted by Lilo Crafts, which is the mirror collab. And this is a Dollar Tree mirror, and then you had to alter it, and I ended up with something more glamorous, like a little fashion icon, which is Audrey Hepburn. And I love the way it came out, and it was such a fun collaboration to see what the other creatives ended up making for this challenge. Another fun challenge that I joined for 2022 is the Full Deck Challenge, hosted by Shanuki Art, and basically it was to alter some playing cards and make some artist trading cards using them. Now I have a confession, I have not completed the whole 52 deck of cards, but there are more to see in 2023, so look forward to that. Now this is a great way to build your stash if you are joining giveaway challenges where they want ATCs. Using a playing card is a wonderful way to make an artist trading card. This is also a wonderful way to use up your crafty supplies that you've probably ordered through your subscription boxes, whether they're from Artelier or Your Creative Studio, which are some of my favorite subscription boxes when it comes to making these types of projects. And I'm going to pan up to the last playing card I ended up working with. So this was super fun, and I look forward to making more. And then I ended up making an altered postcard. This one has a sewing theme. Again, just creating collages, which is my favorite. And then BB and I decided to do I Start It, You Finish It challenge. She was my swap partner. She used the tag. That's the cover I made. And here is the tag that she had created. So here I'm just quickly doing a sped up video of what that looks like. Again, I'll have a playlist. It was so much fun because, first of all, BB was game to do it, and it's always fun to have a partner that shares your passion for crafting, and she did so amazing, and you will be seeing the project she made. I made her this tag that had a little belly band holding this interactive mini journal, and I thought, since BB writes poems and likes to journal, different things in her daily life, this would be great. Now here it is, guys. Look at this beautiful little booklet that she made for me to hold all my sewing supplies. So I like to journal around the house. I don't journal in just one space. I can journal in my dining area, in our kitchen, in my guest room. So it is so much fun to bring this along. And she used so many pieces here where she used some fabric to tie the tools in place, and some wonderful pockets with lace and fabric. And this was also in conjunction with our swap and sew collaboration. So this was a wonderful project, kind of a 2-in-1. And then we had so much fun with this, so we decided to host, and I thought, maybe let's do it. I want to do a Tag Your It challenge. Let's invite some friends, and we did. And it's called I Start It, You Finish It Challenge 2022. And all you had to do was start a project. We picked our theme. We were partnered up. It could be Halloween, shabby chic, springtime, Valentine's, summer, you name it. You could do it with your partner. Alter the tag, have your friend finish it however they would like. And here is the list of names of all the wonderful channels that made this swap and challenge such a memorable one for all of us. It was so much fun, and you guys have to see each theme was different from the other. So here is a tag that I started, and Crystal, Vividly on Paper, was my partner. So what she had to do was finish the project. So here I'm just kind of panning down with what I was working with. It was a tag made out of a folder. So you can see it almost looks like it's complete. We went with a Halloween kind of whimsical witchery theme. And then we have a little opening here. And what Crystal came up with was just amazing. So this is how I packaged it to her in an envelope. And then here is what she ended up making. You have to see the full unboxing of this project because this does not do it justice. I mean, it was just an amazing transformation of what I started, and how she finished it was just out of this world. I just love it. So again, Crystal, thank you so much for being my partner for this challenge. It was so much fun. And to all the wonderful channels that joined us, thank you so much for making it happen and helping me and BB kick it off. Now this next one is a 5-item junk journal swap. And these are the items I did send to my partner, whose name is Francesca. You probably know her here on YouTube as Junk Journal Joy. And I was so thrilled when she said yes to my invitation, because she is an amazing artist, junk journal artist. And here is a clip of me opening the 5 items she gave me. So these are the 5 items that she sent in the mail. And I had so much fun. It really was a challenge because you could only use the 5 items and use a few things to complete your page layout in your junk journal. And this is how it turned out. It was so much fun. So again, Francesca, thank you so much, from Junk Journal Joy. And in addition, I decided to make a little journaling card that had all the other pieces that she had sent me from the label that she had sent with the package, and then I just layered it so that I could write and journal on it. It turned out pretty beautifully, and I have a little guest check where I can write on there too. So this was such a fun challenge. You guys have to try it out with your journal friends if you love junk journaling or journaling in general. So that's the 5-item junk journal challenge. Let's see what else we did for 2022. So the next one was summer came, and I had the pleasure visiting my sister and my mom, so they did a cameo appearance on one of my videos for Tea Tuesday. I also got to do a tribute mini album to my late grandmother who passed away in 2022. And I miss her very much, but her letters are in this beautiful keepsake, and I read them over and over again whenever I feel like looking back. And it was just a beautiful and fun project to make as a tribute to her. She is one of the most elegant, humble, and beautiful, strong woman that I've known in my lifetime, and she has inspired me so much. So to be able to make this and document and keep all the wonderful letters that she had given me was just such a blessing. And here's some of the vintage bags that she had in her collection that my mother had passed on to me from my grandmother, and I thought I felt so lucky to have that in my possession. It will truly be treasured and kept closely in safe arms here at home. So I was so happy to be able to do that. And then Kelly Santi Designs and Tony from Creative Chica Halls and Crafts hosted a DTDIY Fall 2022 where we use Dollar Tree items as our supplies for our project. I made a fall ornament here using some of the tile, little colored tiles from Dollar Tree and some wood veneer. And then Creating with Jovi and Lilo Crafts hosted Gratitude Journal, and this was so much fun, a wonderful and intimate look at how we did our gratitude journals. It was so beautiful to reflect on so many things that we can be thankful for in life, and blessings that we have received, and all the wonderful moments that we've shared with friends and family. Now this here is a clip of me showing the gorgeous tags that I received from a wonderful swap I did with my dear crafty friend Terry, and this was our tags and pocket junk journal swap. So if you want to see that again, make sure to look at my Happy Mail unboxings and crafty collaborations playlist. You have to see what Terry made. She is such a talented paper crafter. Terry, if you are watching, we love you, and I hope we see you upload some videos soon. So this is a clip of some of the tags I ended up making for her, and this was such a joy. She's such an inspiration to me always, and we've had other collaborations and previous swaps in the past that I truly enjoyed through the years. And here are some of the pockets that I created for her using some envelopes. This is also another fun idea for you for swaps if you are doing it with friends that love to junk journal or do some paper crafting. So that was super fun. And then Rebecca did her first collaboration together with Kathy's Favorite Things. It's Spooky or Sweet Halloween Collab 2022. One of the first projects I did was an altered large ATC cards, and we are looking at this cute little bat. We did some corrugated cardboard using that, and I also was hosting my You've Been Good Challenge giveaway, where I was sending out some surprise boo mail to 5 lucky subbies and crafty friends, and one of them was this memory decks card that I did for the collaboration that Rebecca and Kathy hosted. And then here I am showing a little sewing booklet that I filled with some crafty goodies that I had sent out. I believe this was for Mystical Misty 1, and I had sent this out to her in some of our You've Been Booed mail. So I had 2 ways to win. You could send out boo mail and join the open collaboration and be entered to win a prize. And the other one was to send some of your entries, which were so amazing. So thank you so much. Again, I'll have a playlist for my You've Been Booed challenge giveaway if you'd like to see the amazing entries I received. And oh my gosh, it was my first ever Halloween giveaway, so that was fun. Here is actually the beautiful memory decks cards. So I had asked for fall or Halloween theme, and I had made this Rolodex using a book. So I thought this was super fun. It's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde type Rolodex. We have the fall at the bottom and the Halloween at the top. I look at these memory decks cards. There's so much inspiration now for me to look back at, and if I ever need any creative inspiration, I'm definitely going to pull out these cards and look at them. And I have your wonderful artworks here in this memory decks card holder, along with some of the fun facts about yourselves, your birthdays or your likes, and what kind of crafting you guys enjoy doing. And so make sure to check out that playlist. It is really fun to watch what everyone sent in. Again, each one unique and representing each one's style in crafting. It is just amazing. So I also had asked for some ATCs. In just a little bit I'll be showing you the little booklet where I put them. And again, just to remind you, not all of the entries were included in this clip. There were a few more towards the end that I had to add, but here's a look at the ATC booklet that I ended up putting your beautiful creations in. Here are just some of them, and again, thank you so much for making my first Halloween giveaway challenge such a memorable one. Again, thank you so much for making this You've Been Booed challenge so much fun and such a delight. Plus, we got to send out and pay it forward by sending rack mail to our friends. Another fun challenge during fall was hosted by Kelly Santi Designs. This was a spur of a moment challenge, but I had so much fun, and it was called It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. And I altered this Target pumpkin, added some beautiful beads from Dollar Tree, and I showed you how I decorated my desk with some of my favorite fall items. I love fall. It's one of my favorite seasons of the year aside from spring. So I'm looking forward to featuring and making more fall projects in 2023. So stay tuned. Again, to Kelly, thank you so much for coming up with such fun collaboration. She hosted so many for 2022. And as a matter of fact, the next clip shows you one where it was Snow Days with Kelly. She invited me as one of her guest designers, and it's using Dollar Tree items. We create a snow globe, and we have our cute minion here. So that was super fun. And then Lene was hosting What's in My Dollar Tree Christmas Stocking. This was so much fun as well. And for my final collaboration, I hosted the 12 Days Thrift Challenge, Thrift Swap 2022. It was a blast, and here are the channels that participated. Again, thank you ladies for making this so much fun and memorable. We were to swap also a greeting card junk journal. So here's one that I made for one of my swap partners, BB's Closet Creations. I had so much fun making this junk journal for her, and she made the most beautiful journal that I use for my December weeklies. So if you would like to check that out, make sure to check out the playlist for our thrift swap challenge. It's going to be in there. And wanted to show you just a few pages from this Christmas journal that I made, BB. But she has a wonderful unboxing that you have to check out on her channel. I had so much fun making this for her. So BB, thank you so much again for being the best co-host and partner. And I hope she likes this journal. This was so much fun to make. Now here is a look at the beautiful Christmas greeting card journal BB made for me. She has her own Poshmark where she sells her journals, so if you'd like to check it out, I will link it down below in my description box. And I just love this journal. I use it for my December weekly. I haven't had a chance to do December daily journaling. It's been really busy and crazy, but this is a must-see, so make sure to check out the unboxing video. She had also gifted me some amazing goodies along with this swap and beautiful ornaments that you have to see. So I love it. Thank you, BB. And then this next one is a Christmas greeting card journal that I made for my other swap partner for our thrift swap. And it's Dale from Not Too Shabby Chic. So I made her this. I know she loves Santa Claus. And I'm just showing the back of the journal there with a little maker's mark with a printout. So this was so much fun. And Dale again is just so amazing. I feel like this journal paled in comparison to what she made me, and you'll have to see why when I show you the next clip. Look at this massive journal that she made me. It is just amazing. I love it, and it is just so precious. You have to see the full flip through. There are so many pages. Right now I'm just showing you a little snippet from another video that I have in my archives. I'll show you some clips here of what some of the pages look like. Here's one of my favorite tags from this journal. It reminds me of Dale and her dad, and so I love this. It says home for the holidays. I mean, look at the layering and the stitching. And I love how she mixed all the different elements on this tag. It is just gorgeous. So if you are looking for fun junk journaling ideas, make sure to check out also Dale's channel. This is the back side of that tag. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, talk about details. Like, there is so much to look at in this one. Let's see, on this next clip, I am just showing a little flip down. This was a cute little surprise, and it's one of my favorite pages also in that journal. And I wasn't expecting that, so I thought this was such a fun idea. And she included a little notepad where you can journal on. It's almost like a matchbook. So super cool. And Dale is also a big fan of coffee dyeing in grunge style shabby chic journals. This is another cute little Christmas card. Isn't that cute? I just love it. And when it came to goodies, oh my gosh, Dale spoiled me and really went over the top. Look at all this stuff that she gifted me. Stay tuned for a video where I'll be posting a look at some of the vintage letters that she had shared with me. We'll have to look through that and see how we can use them in future journals, so make sure to stay tuned. Again, Dale, thank you so much for this beautiful gift of all these thrifted treasures and your beautiful Dale Original journal. I just love it. So thank you very much. 2022 also brought me some luck, and that was my giveaway prize winnings from several channels. This one you're looking at is from the Paper Plumeria. Dolly's channel. I had won this wonderful prize pack of Kimmy dolls. My daughters and I love them, so we were so excited to have won this. This was a set that we loved. And the final prize that I got for 2022 was from Soleil Crafts, this amazing, oh my gosh, really beautiful prize pack of handmade embellishments. So much love went into all of the crafting that you see here. You have to see the unboxing as well. So many fun ideas on how to use your dies, and it was really amazing. And at the end of December, before Christmas, I received some surprise holiday mail from a super sweet subby of mine, Susan, who goes by Lovekins. Thank you so much for this beautiful Christmas meal. She had also made some cute gift bags for my daughters, and Lil and Emmy adored it and were just blown away by all the goodies that you shared with them. So Susan, thank you so much. I also got to show you how to make a journal using Dollar Tree items only. Here are some of those pieces that we tea-dyed. And if you'd like to see that series, make sure to check out my Dollar Tree Junk Journal series. I'll do a final flip through of these in 2023. Had quite a few interruptions in the last few months, so I wasn't able to really complete it, but I'm showing you some of the pages that we completed here. And in the beginning of the year, I made this heritage journal for my dear friend Joanne. I had so much fun. This was such a joy to make and really close to my heart. I use lace and fabric, some old images, mixture, the mixed media style journaling cards. Here are some of the photographs from the 1800s. And then love the scrappy belly bands. I love using wax seal, so I incorporated that here. And again, this will be in my junk journal playlist. I also got to use my old maps, and this is a great way to, incorporate that into your journals. Now, this journal definitely sparked the inspiration to create my story journals. And here is Sylvia. You met Sylvia, and that was one of my first story journals. Each of these journals are accompanied by a fictional tale that I wrote. And I was so happy to be able to use some of the old jewelry I was able to harvest from some of the thrifted jewelry jars that we looked through. Now this came with an ephemera kit, and this was really hard to part with. This really held a personal and very close meaning to my heart, so I had a hard time listing this in my shop, but I was super happy to let it go, and also happy to hear that whoever got it was really happy. And it's a beautiful piece. It has beautiful story behind it, and I hope you can watch it and see what it's all about. Hope to make more in 2023 as well. So this is one of the pages from Sylvia's journal. The next one was Eleanor's story, and this was another fun one. Now this was set in the 1940s, and this is a cascading style or waterfall style journal, a first one that I've made. In this, I've made many albums in that style, but not like a junk journal. This is a little notebook that inspired the color palette inside, with some of the greens, the cream, and some of the gray tones. So you'll see that we have some lace and some jewelry as well, and just so many different elements, some collaging. I used some old postcard images here for our journaling cards. This was so much fun to make. And I also got to use some old magazine pages. It was a great mix of different things. Scrapbooking paper here. We have different trims as well. And this was filled also with different size pages, which makes junk journaling so much fun and so versatile, because you can create varied page layouts. You can make wide ones, thin ones. You can write, list. We have music sheets there. Here are some pages that I use some vellum, or no, acetate on top with some washies, and it became a pocket. So that was super fun. And then we have a tag that I'm putting in there. So I'm showing you some of the elements that came with this story journal. It really was one of my favorites. I can't wait to make more of these in the new year. And as you can see, there is a lot of pages to journal in this one, so I had fun. This was really fun to make. And then we have our little dangles of some of the jewelry that are harvested. Now this next one was my third story journal, and her name is Marian. This is set in the jazz era, and I love it. It's a chunky one, and again, use some of the jewelry that I found in our jewelry jars, some vintage images to go with it, different ways to make journaling cards. As you can see here, we have a library book style printout there, and then a mixture of digitals along with some scrapbook paper and some of our cut apart, some vintage pictures, glamour pictures as well. And this was fun. I also added some of my sari silk fabric to add interest on the page. You can see that blue one there. It's a vintage sari. And then we had more pockets, more flips, just very lots of fun ideas here. We have a little postcard there with a pull, and then a music sheet, and then just more writing spots to go in. And then here are some of Duke Ellington images that I added in there for the jazz era, some jazz music sheet and a mix of ledger paper, some tickets, some tea-dyed cheesecloth as well. Again, I enjoyed making this journal, so I can't wait to make more. And I got to share a Halloween themed journal. This time it was my Midnight Garden. This was a little different from my usual journals. It was in a accordion style journal, so it's more of a mini album, and I enjoyed making this with some digitals from Louise Heinzel's digital, and then mixing up some of the fun elements here. We have a little flip down, so this was super fun to make. And my final journal for 2022 was this Christmas boho Christmas journal, and I love it. I think this is one of my thicker ones. It has some many of sari silk fabrics on it, and it is a Midori style journal with 2 signatures. I also had fun adding some of these drop little beads, and we have some of these faux pearls, some old buttons, a Christmas ornament. It has a hidden bookplate, which I thought was a really fun element to have. And here's an overview of what the cover looks like. I used some of the remnants of the sari silk and the trims to make a boho style tassel for our journal. So I had so much fun making it, and it now belongs to my dear sweet crafty friend Dale from Not Too Shabby Chic. So there you have it, guys. My favorite things recap 2022. I hope you had fun looking back at all the fun things we did together, and thanks to you, I was able to get through this year. I know there were a lot of things that my family and I were personally going through. We had some personal losses of some loved ones this year, really hard for all of us, but it's thanks to crafting, journaling. It has helped me process some of the struggles that we've been going through personally. So thank you so much for your friendship, for your support. I hope you found some inspiration as well here in my channel, and I hope to bring you more next year in 2023, which is in just a few hours. Wishing you all a fun and safe welcome to 2023. I will see you then, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching Caramia's Corner. See you next time. Bye.